This is the Fifth Estate, a conversation between scholars from the Fort Hall School of Government in Nairobi, Kenya, and Professor Mutahi Ngunyi. The other day, Ruto wondered aloud and asked, "Is it possible that God put me in this position for a reason?" He further asked, "Is it possible that I am in the right place, doing the right thing, and in the timing of God?" And he was asking all of these soul-searching questions like a prayer to God. But he asked them in front of a microphone. Now, we will answer his questions using a true story. One summer night, somewhere in a wealthy neighborhood, there was a big party filled with smoke. There was booze galore, babes, dudes, and all fine things. Then in the party, there was a soul-searching young man just like Ruto. He wondered if God had given him a special calling. And like Ruto, he wondered aloud. He told his friends that very soon, voices would be flying around like ghosts through the air, leaping from one set of ears to the next. And he was creating the machine to do this. His friends were amazed by his stupidity. They had him arrested and sent to an asylum. But a few years later, what he was describing came true. It was the radio, a machine that moved voices like ghosts.
William Ruto is like this party animal that invented the radio. There is something he knew that his friends did not know, and he dared talk about it. Then they took him to an asylum, Mathare, and locked him up. And this is what we have done to Ruto. Calling him Kasongo and other names is taking him to an asylum. Just because there is something he knows that we do not know. But this is what Ruto is asking the country. Do you see what I am seeing? Do you see that if we do it right, the poor can say they are rich and the weak can say they are strong? And the answer to this Ruto question is a resounding no. We do not see what Ruto is seeing. And the problem is simple. Kenyans do not understand the bottom-up logic. Ruto is painting pictures upside down. And when we look at what he is doing, it does not make sense to the public. Affordable housing is an upside-down picture that does not make sense. But when you complete it and turn it right side up, we will understand what Ruto was doing. Broad-based government is like drawing Obama's image upside down using a bicycle. Impossible. But Ruto is doing it. When the picture is turned right side up, we will understand.
Dear Ruto, now we will tell you why the radio genius was taken to the asylum of mad fellows. He told the people that he can draw a picture of Obama using a bicycle, and he can do it upside down or bottom up. Then he was given a chance to do it, and he did it. He called it broad-based government, drawing the impossible. Then, like Ruto, he said he can draw a picture of Oprah Winfrey upside down, and he can do it blindfolded. Then he drew the picture, and the picture was perfect. He called it Sha. But this time, it was not perfect. It was a work in progress. Back to the party animal who was thrown into the asylum. The reason why this fellow was thrown into the asylum was simple. He was an innovator. He saw things that people did not see. That is why he drew things upside down. And this is Ruto for you. He sees things that we do not see. He sees voices traveling like ghosts between our ears like the radio genius. To answer the Ruto question posed earlier, he did everything upside down, bottom up. The people did not understand what he was doing. This is the question you posed to the Republic. Is it possible that you, Ruto, are in the right place, doing the right thing, and in the timing of God? Do you have a special calling for transformation?
Back to the Ruto question. Is it possible that God has appointed him to lead Kenya at a time such as this? Is he the man appointed to proclaim good news to the poor, sight to the blind, and liberty to those in bondage? If he is the one appointed to transform Kenya, he must do it from a political asylum, a place where people see him as a madman. He must expect nothing from Kenyans. And this is why. Once upon a time, a miller and his son went to the market with their donkey. On the way, a man stopped them and said, "You fools, what is a donkey for if you cannot ride it?" So the miller put his son onto the donkey. But shortly after, they passed a group of men who exclaimed, "What a lazy son, letting his father walk while he rides the donkey." So the miller ordered his son to get off the donkey, and he hopped on. After a short while, they met a man who angrily told them off for burdening their donkey. So they hopped off, tied the poor donkey onto the pole, and carried it on their shoulders. When they got to the market bridge, the rope got loose. The donkey jumped off the bridge and drowned. This is a story without legs. Dear President Ruto, you must be guided only by your own purpose.